because we
Yeah,
got to think like you got a logo, bro. You a brand. I can't attach all brands to me, bro. All other people brands that can. As far as I feel like if we don't get on that person's ass for what they say, or that's why I see why some people get canceled. You see what I'm saying?
you see what I'm
Because
saying? Because
I can't let that
I can't.
lower my stock. You know what I'm saying? Now some shit get people get canceled for bullshit, but when certain people say certain shit and you try to get them to redeem themselves from what they say just to see if they playing or nigga, is you serious? And when you show when you avoid the question, no matter what, to me, you saying yes to the question if you're not answering the question.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I don't need the extra dialogue. It's just simple yes or no questions to certain shit, bro. And it's
yeah.
amazing how niggas get offended because everybody else of them slide with their bullshit. Or you think people supposed to accept your bullshit. Nigga, I ain't who say I'm trying to figure out who gave people the right to think they have automatic violation by the bullshit that they do or say.
I
Right?
don't know,
That's
man.
what your partner said you last night on his
Mm,
show in so many words. Like, why do people think we should not like we supposed to forgive them,
yeah,
but they
yeah,
don't forgive us?
yeah, yeah. Well, I had just met him, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't my partner. I just met the. I just
Yeah.
met Brody, but like they got a good program though. You know what I'm saying? I told him to slide and pull up, man. We got Miss Cece. Miss Cece, where you been? You okay? Man, we ain't seen you in a minute, man. Where you been? You okay, Miss Cece? You be falling off the edge of the earth. Cause you know it's flat. Where you been at, man? I'm a little sick, monkey, man. I don't know, man. This month and this weather change here, man. It be hot, cold, man. Damn, man. Got me
Yeah.
fucked. Hey man, y'all see? I ain't gotta read it, man. Y'all see it. The thoughts, views, and opinions of the night show is the thoughts, views, and opinions of me and Monkey Man. You feel me? We don't mean to hurt, harm, or offend. If y'all take it that way, that's personal. Don't take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Please do your proper vet work. Please do your research. Please get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. Because we don't want you going out there robbing no bank, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it. Because we didn't already told you we not responsible. Hey,
Man, I'm
big
here to hurt a nigga manhood. Like nigga, these niggas need to toughen up, dog. I'm here to hurt a nigga soul. If you doing anything that's suspect, anything that's foul, anything of the pedos type, anything of the creepy,
oh,
like bro, any type of bro, if you over freaky, you cannot be around me, bro. Like for
yeah,
real. I can't because at the end of the day I want my black people to wake the fuck up, bro. For real and stop being the motherfucking fool monkey clowns of the culture, bro, of the
mm,
universe. Like we are the motherfucking jesters of the universe. We are the jokers, bro. We are the entertainment of the universe, bro.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go
Shit,
that far.
shit,
I wouldn't
shit.
go that far. I wouldn't say that.
Who more
You know what I'm saying?
business they talk about? Who more business? Who more bad like who is the most embarrassed motherfucking race on this goddamn planet?
And I
Who do
wouldn't
they
say it.
talk about the most? Who do they
But
defile the most?
again, brother, that's propaganda. That's bullshit. That's hearsay. None of that shit is. Some of that shit is true, brother. Listen, we all
Well,
human beings. But what I'm trying to tell you is that we all human beings and we all do the same fucking thing. We don't control nothing. That's why it gets pushed upon us because we were slaves and we were treated as nothing. So that's why we're going to continue to be treated as nothing and represented, you know what I'm saying, as nothing by other people because that's the narrative that they want to paint and push. That's not true. Because I refuse for you to
that's
sit
not
here.
the parent. That ain't the narrative they paint for us. That's what's really happening, bro. I can't.
No,
I'm
no,
not gonna lie, bro. That's what's
no,
really happening, bro. Ain't
no, brother.
ain't nobody
Just
go.
just cause you see a few people and you upset with a certain thing that don't correlate to the masses, brother, of people, brother. Cause you're not a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? Your wife not a fucking clown. I ain't no fucking
No,
clown.
I didn't
Do you,
say that. I say
do
the
you,
world look at us. I don't care what we think individually. I'm
what
saying
you,
the world view.
but listen, the world view, it ain't no fucking world view. It's a white man's view. That's what you fell in the real. It ain't a world's view. It's a hunky's view. See, now you finna got me acting a fool. Now I want to act a fool on the show and disrespect other people in the culture because now don't get
Okay,
me wrong.
but no, I don't care if I'm disrespecting people in the culture because the culture I'm gonna tell you like this.
I said
We
me
don't have to
disrespect.
accept a lot of shit. We don't have to accept a lot of shit that we accept. And that's the thing
Listen,
about it.
listen,
We
Miss
allow
CC.
everything.
I get what he's saying too, Miss CC. I get what he's saying too, but it ain't fucking true. And I refuse to, and I don't.
It's true, bro. It's
It's
true.
not.
I'm like, you can close your eyes to it, and I'm open minded to it because I'm looking at how they treat us, bro, and the shit that we allow to happen to us, and the shit that we accept. You know what I'm saying? We don't
I,
fight for shit. We are not
and,
fighting for shit. So
and I
that's
feel you
why I
on.
say we at the bottom.
I feel you 100%, and I agree with that. I agree with that, and I say that. We say that all the time over here. We don't fight. I agree with that. I agree we at the bottom, brother DC. What's going on? Like I say, man. The first rule of a slave is to keep a slave a slave. You know what I'm saying? To keep us not knowing what the fuck is going on. So I agree wholeheartedly with that. You know what I'm saying? But you
But this,
can't say
nah,
what you
but this
saying,
the
brother.
cold part about it. We know what's going on and we don't say nothing about it. We just accept it. That shit burns me up. That's why I say we at the bottom because we don't wanna. Bro, we a lot. We like you say, we still in slavery mentality. But at the end of the day, we don't see the slavery mentality. We don't see. I don't give a fuck. It ain't even the white man no more because our own people is doing it to us because it's before. Now they done put rich niggas in front of us so the white people won't have to deal with it. That's why we got most of the influences that we have influencing our children to be done. Motherfuckers don't want to study no more. Nobody don't want to read no more. This motherfucking and Google could be just as positive as negative.
And I agree with that. But I agree. I agree.
There's
But we not
more
the.
positive shit on this bitch than negative shit. Really,
Hmm.
research something, bro. Like I'm like my nigga, like, and don't get me wrong, Bearded. I understand what you saying too, bro. No, I understand, and I keep telling you, it's hard to see the people that really care when the majority look like it don't. That's all
And
I'm
I
saying, homie. I don't get me wrong, bro. I care like a motherfucker. I cry about this shit sometimes, bro. And it's sad, bro, because it's like, damn, y'all not tired of this shit, bro. Like, y'all cool with a few coins and it's cool. Like, you cool with $1 billion when them niggas got trillions, huh? You see what I'm saying? Like, you'll settle out for the little bit and turn your back on on your people with the little bit.
yeah, facts.
You'll turn your back on. But that little bit that you got help a lot of niggas improve. That's what I be looking at building, bro. Like my vision
Yeah.
for black people is so big. Cause I know who we are, bro. We the people that never had shit and made a lot of shit out of nothing. Why we can't
I ain't
do
gonna,
that no more?
I ain't gonna say
We
we
didn't
never
have
had.
shit, bro. Wasn't nothing on this earth. We built everything.
Oh well, if you're coming from that standpoint, okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm talking about, bro.
I
I'm
got
talking about
you.
it's a nigga grandpa dropped out in the third grade, built a whole motherfucking house, didn't know how to read, write, nothing, and built a whole motherfucking house somewhere and raised a family. We can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth, man. Yeah, you ain't lying. We can do it.
When
We
common
can.
sense, when a nigga can build a house off of common sense, not education,
Well, I ain't see now. I ain't saying we don't need the education part though. I ain't gonna say
bro,
that.
we
But
didn't have education. We was taught by our parents. It wasn't no teachers like that back in the gap. You learn first motherfucker you to learn from is your parents. Then they send you off to an institution to be institutionalized.
well, I mean, education. You say you need that, but you need education, bro. Well, the brother DC
No,
said,
you
I
don't.
see.
When you find out Christopher Columbus never found America, and we don't know if the world round or flat. No, you don't.
That's why you need education, motherfucker.
No,
Oh,
you
look,
don't, because you still confused. I done been to school for 12 years and still learning some shit that they told us was a lie. So what you need education for if it's a lie? Only
because
thing you need is math. That's the only
listen,
motherfucking thing you need. Math and reading. But they need to
okay,
tell you whatever you read, don't believe.
but you still got to get educated though in order to learn how to read and do math, brother.
For what when it's a lie? You're not answering that question.
What is
When
a lot? What
in
hold
our
on.
look, in our era, everything they taught us from slavery to every motherfucking thing, damn, there was a lie. Monday not the first day of the week. You feel
That
me?
depends. That depends on who you
Christopher
ask.
Columbus didn't find America.
That's true.
Indians been here, but they probably was black.
Ain't no such thing as
We
an
didn't hear
Indian.
nothing about no Atlantic slave trade, none of that shit. We just heard about slavery in Texas. I don't know about nowhere. Know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Well, see,
Because you
that
gotta understand, in Texas, we was still 200 years of slavery when everybody else was free.
but again, that's what education is for, brother, to free you from all of that, brother. Listen to what you're saying, man. Listen to what you're saying.
History,
Look,
cool. Like it's certain shit I'm saying we don't need in school. History, cool. You can learn that from your parents.
he said the world is
At
round.
least you won't be lied to. They didn't tell us that the United States was taken from the goddamn Indian. All we know about is
Ain't no,
Thanksgiving and
there's,
pilgrims. What happened to the pilgrims?
first of all, let's get this straight. There's no such thing as an Indian. That's a name that
Oh,
they came.
okay then. So that's the shit they teach us in school.
Guess what? If I wasn't educated, I wouldn't know that, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm talking about you had to
And
go find that
not,
shit out. They didn't tell you that at your school.
but you still not
You had to go
listening.
find that out.
But monkey man, you still not listening. In order for me to have to go, in order for me to have found that out, I have to have some level of education, monkey man. You see what I'm saying?
No, you had to have some level of miseducation because you went to go
But
find out the truth.
okay, or you can say that, or you can say that, or you can say that, and I tell my kids that all the time. Go get the miseducation, and we gonna re-educate you. But again, I'm not against that miseducation, so I can tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? But some of that miseducation got a little of the truth in it. It's just bended a little bit and perverted. We know that. But if we weren't educated and able to use our minds to go seek the truth and go understand that there are things out there further and beyond what they done told us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like if I was controlling a populace or a mass group of individuals, I wouldn't give them the whole truth neither. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's the constructs of war. That's the constructs of taking over a mass group of people. You know what I'm saying? When we pillaging and graping and burning books and doing what we doing throughout history, that's the purpose of that. You know, when they went to these places, bro, they burnt the books and took what they needed and what they thought they could keep for themselves to themselves, and they re-educated and left that other shit alone. But you know, we still got people or griots or motherfuckers that still have those things that you talking about, that ability to build houses without the knowledge. But guess what? They got the universal geometry. People see it's still an education, bro. Like just because you do these things without not knowing how to do it, don't mean that it's not an education or a process within that. You know what I'm saying? It's still a process within that. But again, I don't disagree with nothing you saying. I just think it's just how you saying it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah,
Because I get you
but it,
100%. I get you 100%. Like DC, brother DC says, we have to understand where we are. CC says facts.
and
My
that's what
grandfather
I'm
had to
saying.
use
Where the fuck are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where the fuck were we standing at? Where are we?
the facts.
Because we the most lostest motherfuckers, I think, on certain. Now, don't get me wrong. People like, okay, so maybe I am saying it wrong because I'm saying it with too much passion. But I'm just saying, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
the
feel you.
people at the forefront are the fool monkey clown. We don't have the Barbara Jordans. We don't have the uh the Maya Angelou's and the Cicely
That,
Tysons and shit like that for somebody to look up to when you got your booty hole brown and your pussy pink. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, dog.
my daughter, that's not true. My daughter in school being a doctor right now, showing what black woman magic is. That's not true. I got a son that's in school for real estate
Is
right
she
now.
on TV? Is she on TV showing the masses?
You talking about TV? Fuck a TV. That's your problem. You talking about
That's the
TV?
influence. That's where we seen the Maya Angelou. That's where we
Yeah,
seen the Muhammad Ali's and the people that fought for black and the Martin Luther Kings and shit. We not seeing that no more. We
you know
had
guess what?
TV.
That's your fault because my heroes weren't on no motherfucking television.
Where your heroes was at?
Was in my fucking house. My mama, my father, my grandfather, my aunties, and my uncles, brother. My teachers that went to school and taught me the things that I needed to know. Receiving that miseducation, teaching me how to go get that real one, brother. My mentor
Well,
that's on the line right now.
congratulations, nigga. I didn't have them heroes. Like I said, at the end of the day, the majority
Nope,
don't have that. I can't.
that's not
Everybody have their exceptions. That's what I got to tell you. I'm talking about the majority. Fuck me and
not true.
you. I'm talking about the majority. Know
You
what I'm
can't say
saying?
fuck. They say fuck me, brother. I get out here every motherfucking day and go work with the youth, brother, and teach them young men discipline, and teach them young men brotherhood, and teach them young men how to work through their problems, conflict resolution. I teach them young men emotional intelligence. Those young guys ain't my kids. They not my sons, but I get out here every day. I ain't on TV, but I'm doing it. That's what I'm saying. When you come up in here and you give your testimony, I don't give a fuck if they watch it today, tomorrow, next week. I guarantee you, brother. I love you that you inspire somebody. Even though I ain't went through the problems that you went through, guess what? You inspire me. So you can't say
Hold
that,
on,
bro.
hold on. But I'm just
You,
saying,
no, no,
listen,
no.
you're taking too much of this in your. It's not about you, bro. I'm talking about the masses, bro.
No,
I'm not
that's not
talking about you. I don't
you.
care about what we doing because the little bit we doing is not. That's what I'm screaming for. The people like you to be at the forefront to show the world that we are trying. But
Ain't
is
gotta be.
they not putting that? They not doing
We ain't,
that. They not. It takes too much for us to get the money from the government to help these kids. In the why ain't enough people standing behind you to help? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. I
I don't
understand
need.
what you're doing. I'm not knocking what you're doing, but I be like, fuck what we doing when they not even supporting it, but keep doing it. Don't stop. But we need more people. It's too spread it out. Like I can't help you and you can't help me in Houston when we the only two niggas really doing it in our sections or in different sections. You see what I'm saying? Because it'll be better if we could come together and do it by the masses. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We can't
I mean,
get the support. We fighting hard. Like you say, I get out here and bust my ass. I understand that, Bearded. Why do you have to when a nigga can say, hey man, we finna go over here and open up a liquor store and they give him a whole goddamn loan and you say, hey, I'm trying to start a youth, we trying to build a youth center. And you got to run around. You got to go get the city. You know, this is, you see what I'm saying? That's
hey,
all I'm
well,
saying.
I understand what you're saying, and I'd rather get them runarounds, man. We got to get them runarounds, and I don't give a fuck about being on TV or not having some multi-million or billion-dollar person
It
giving me
ain't a
some money.
no, no, no. I'm just saying we need more influencers. We need more influencers like the doctors and shit.
And
That's
I,
all
and
I'm
I,
saying.
and I understand that. That's why you on here. You influencing. That's why I'm on here. I'm influencing. Don't worry about how small it is right now. Ain't nothing ever been great. It always starts small, brother, before it get big.
I
Pause.
just
You feel?
wish I'm just having nigga fatigue today. Nigga told me he sucked his own dick today, so I'm just angry, bro. Like I'm very,
Wait a minute.
you
Wait a
know.
minute. Wait a minute, man. Wait. What? Wait. Wait, hold on. Time. Pause. What the fuck? What? Wait. Oh, excuse. I'm sorry, y'all. Where was you at? Why? Why, monkey man? Why? Huh? Why? That. What the fuck, man? Hold on. How we go from
That's what I'm
empowering?
saying, bro. Like this shit here, like that's why so and everybody too, please apologize. I apologize. I know I may seem very angry, but after a black man sit here and say he sucks his own dick, it's like
That's his. That's. Oh my goodness. That's his personal understanding of whatever he got going on. So Uncle
And
P
that's
says
all
how.
you gotta say.
Yeah, that's his understanding.
But
Look,
don't
Uncle P.
tell me, do I want to see? Like, now I want to hit
No,
you in your mouth. Like, and that's why I be mad because I be feeling like the weirdos need to be eliminated.
yeah. Well. I mean, you can't eliminate the weirdos. Though, listen, people gonna be people. People gonna be who they are. People gonna help when they want to help. People gonna do. Look, you got the have and the have-nots, and you got the ones in between. You feel me? So it's just about the finding out which one you gonna be, and know that whichever one you gonna be is a path and is a journey. Whichever path you choose, if that's the one you want to take, man. Like all the time, man. My mentor, he tell me, man, shit, you doing what you doing is gonna be a slow grind. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Especially
just saying. Oh, go
trying
ahead,
to
go ahead,
move the
go ahead.
needle. He say doing what I'm doing gonna be a slow grind trying to move the needle or trying to make a point or trying to make an impression. So the same shit that he be saying is kind of the same thing you saying. You just saying it a little different, but I get that and I understand it. But I'm not looking for no motherfucker to help me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the
No, it ain't
problem too.
about looking for a motherfucker to help you, but you got, bro. Like I keep telling motherfucker, in
People
my
gonna be.
Bible, God
Yeah,
needed Jesus, and Jesus needed 12, and the 12 needed the people to listen. So you gonna need people. You gonna need help.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody got to understand their role. Cause this is what I tell everybody. I don't give a fuck where you at. Be a boss in it. I don't give a damn if you own the if you a garbage truck or hanging on the back of the garbage truck. Be the boss of the back of the garbage truck. Nigga. You know you your own boss. You manage your goddamn self before you manage others. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I don't know, man. People mindset like be on some other shit. Like I don't know, dog.
You
Like you say,
disrespecting
we
two people.
can't focus on the masses, but damn, you want to help the niggas too that don't deserve to be helped. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like when you say you helping black people,
yeah. Help everybody.
yeah, but why you want to help the niggas that don't want to change? Like they cool, they don't even want to done better. They don't even. Everything is a problem. You got to
Well,
get rid of them because that shit, that one person could spread a cancer, dog.
yeah, don't and then we'll get to that when we get to that, man. Like jumping the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Like
jumping the gun? I'm nipping it at the bud. That's when you nip it. At the
see, but you
bud. I ain't giving a nigga no chance with me, bro. It's over with
but
because if I see anything sus, I can't. I gotta take it for face value when I ask you questions about it, bro. You can't beat around the bush, man. You know what I'm saying?
I,
If you gay, if you like pleasuring yourself, you ain't gotta tell the world, cause we wasn't
I
even
think
talking about this. You
yeah,
know
I
what I'm
think you in the
saying?
wrong be in the wrong places and you be dealing with the wrong people, honestly. And
True,
and and you and you causing a lot of this black fatigue on yourself, brother.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing about it was a very cool conversation. Like, so we were saying we was talking about certain things to critique people shows, like, say, like we was doing, like, so, like, say we watch Bearded Conversation, niggas be like, what Bearded Conversation need to do, you would think, to take his show to the next level. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we was on. You feel what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere. But hey, man, I'm just saying, like, God damn. It's like every time I have a normal conversation with a nigga, it gotta turn weird.
But why you well see, but even if it turned weird, why your energy is directed towards that, bro? Like why the fuck you even give a fuck to even want to ask the question or figure
Nah,
out why? See, no, ain't no,
because
man.
no, my nigga, look, okay, we got brands. You see what I'm saying? And if you was to ever blow up, that would be some detrimental shit for somebody to put out on the internet by you saying that. That's all I'm
It ain't
saying, homie.
it ain't you though. So who gives a fuck? Let
Yeah,
that
it
person
is me
control.
because I'm on the panel with you, so I gotta drop down. I don't
Okay,
accept
well,
that shit.
drop down. As soon as he said it, you should have just got off. There shouldn't have been no extra
Yeah,
conversation or
but that
nothing.
was my topic for the day is weirdos on YouTube. So at the end of the day,
Well,
I'm
okay,
trying to.
well, I got if that was your topic, what the fuck is you invited that?
Yeah, I know. No, my topic today, I was on another nigga show. When that happened,
Yep.
that's why my show when you came over there, that's what I was talking about. The
But
weirdos and
that's
all the people that comes
yeah,
on
but
YouTube.
we're not talking about your show. We talking about the show you was on. When you was on that show, when the man said that, you should have just dropped down and got the fuck
I
him out of there.
did, but I tried to get him to redeem himself because I'm like, and I'm giving him game. I'm like, I just want you to know, homie, whenever this shit, if you ever do blow up, you know this shit gonna come back to bite you in your ass.
See, I mean, you tried, but
Yeah, I
but within
tried.
that, yeah, but within that try, man, it got you engaged in your mind onto some other shit. That's why I say, man, I don't know where you be at. Ooh, I don't
No,
know.
it be that I'm like, y'all don't, I don't like, at the end of the day, no matter what, I can go outside and I see nigga shit. You
You
know what I'm
always see
saying?
that.
Like, huh?
I said you're gonna always see that.
Yeah, so I try not to, but I don't know what aura, and I'm gonna ask my Lord and say, what aura attracts bullshit to me when I'm looking the opposite way?
There's always obstacles and shit that's in the way trying to knock you off your path. You know what I'm saying? When you're going the right way, man, you just gotta be, you gotta know how to combat it. You know what I'm saying? And you combat it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You give it too much
Yeah, I
energy.
know how to
You get,
combat it, but it's illegal.
see what I'm saying? See, I wasn't even thinking like that. Again, like I said, you combat it the wrong way, brother. You know what I'm saying? You combat it the wrong way, man. You got to step outside of that shit and just think sometime, man, and think rationally, not emotionally, and just off the wall. You
See,
got to be rational.
this the crazy shit. But look, you gotta understand. Look what you saying. I can't think you rationally, and I can't think off the wall. When a nigga walk up to you, say some irrational and off the wall shit.
Right, because you're not. So just because someone comes up to you with some off the wall shit, that don't mean you combat it with some off the wall shit. You combat it with rationale, you know, and you make that decision and that choice to either walk away or to give
Okay,
some up.
this is a simulation because I need an example of this. I need an example from the shit that I had today. So, bam, you me, and I'm Benny Chris, but you gonna be the real me. Like, I mean, you gonna be the bearded you in me. So
Mhm.
I like to suck my own dick.
Wait a minute, man. You say what, brother?
I like to suck my own dick.
Where that come from, brother? And why is that something that you would think the need to be saying with men on the panel, brother? And we talking about
That's
females.
what I'm trying to figure out. Now I'm back monkey man, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't answer that because that's what I
But see,
asked him. That's what I
that's what
asked him.
but that's what I'm saying. And when you do it that way and you keep your cool and your composure, you usually run them off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
But
I
and
didn't
then a
get
lot of
mad
people
though. I was more
see, and
mad afterwards though, because
yeah, but that's what I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
But the people, like brother, listen to what not, and don't take this the wrong way. Brother DC says bullshit attracts bullshit. They know how you are, they know how you're gonna react and how you're gonna respond. And sometimes they use those things as triggers so that you can respond and act that way. You know what I'm saying? You're giving people too much control of your energy that you should be controlling. You know, they looking for
Yeah,
you to
I be thinking
they
still and feel like we accepting the bullshit. Like, okay, just
no,
focus on you. Now
that's
when
not
not when all this, you know what I'm saying? No, no. And a bullshit do not attract bullshit. Because there's a lot of people in life that do not fuck with bullshit and go through bullshit.
that's true.
Life is bullshit. You just gotta maneuver through it.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Well, in some cases, bullshit do attract bullshit. Now that I can't say that's not true too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you out here doing fucked
Bro.
up shit,
If it's good and bad in the universe, it's gonna always bullshit. So it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Ain't nobody living a hunky dory life. Bullshit could be your mama dying. Bullshit can be being late on your bills. Bullshit can be I gotta get my son to practice and make it to work. You see what I'm saying? Like it's
I
life.
would I
Bullshit
wouldn't
is
consider
in it.
I wouldn't consider those things as bullshit. Me personally, You see what I'm saying?
What you could if you gotta put if you gotta like, damn, I gotta make it to work in
That,
10, 20 minutes and shoot my child, that's bullshit because somewhere something wasn't planned out right.
that's
Or
not
something
bullshit.
was spur of the moment and you wouldn't expect it. And I know you could, and I know you ain't never said in your life, damn, that's bullshit. Now I gotta go way over here. You see what I'm saying? I
No,
know
no,
you
hold on,
ain't
hold
never.
on. Hold on. I'm not
Mm,
saying that I never said that, but that's
oh,
not bullshit. It's just like a time management. I mean, you somebody that means you as the adult then take the time out to plan what you had to do or you forgot some shit. You know what I'm saying?
in
Now,
other words, in layman hood term, you bullshitted somewhere.
well, now you didn't necessarily
By not
bullshit at
man,
some.
oh, mismanagement is another word of saying bullshit.
That's not true, brother, because I might have a lot on my plate. I might have been working. I might have been running late. I might have been doing this. Like it's a lot of things that can happen. That's not bullshit. Bullshit. I wouldn't consider those things. My mother dying, I wouldn't consider that bullshit. Me having to get my child somewhere, me having to be in the work, I wouldn't consider those things as bullshit. Again, so the child situation and
Well,
that
let
time,
me break down the scenario. If your mother went in for a normal checkup and she died on a normal checkup, which happened to my wife stepmother. She went in on another checkup. They did some accidental shit and she ended up dying. That's
that's medical.
bullshit.
If they did the wrong thing, that's medical
It ain't no
malpractice.
medical malpractice because it's the hardest shit to determine. We already been into that. Lawyers won't even pick the case up in the state of Texas because malpractice is one of the hardest shit to fight, and that's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Well, now that I'll give you is bullshit.
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. Certain things in life, yeah, okay, but I'm just saying, you life has roadblocks, dude. And anything, like I say, roadblocks, it's still bullshit to me. That's just my universal word of saying it. I'm not just being Pacific. Bullshit is bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? If it's taken away from or me mismanaging or me not having enough time because of how society is making me have to stretch myself. You
Right,
feel what I'm
right.
saying? It's still bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just manage my life the way it want to be because the system has been set up for us to do it a certain way.
Yeah. But this is that medical tragedies are so rare. He say sorry for her
Mm.
loss. Mm.
Yeah, now I'm talking about all she went in, and the crazy part, bro. And my wife would tell you she wanted to come in and tell you, bro. The lady just beat cancer, dog. This lady went to go get the catheter took out of her arm, and some wherever the catheter was, bro. And this shit was crazy, bro. And I'm like, damn, how do you we? And then what was crazy too? I'm gonna tell you something though. She had a celebration of life after beating cancer, and it didn't make no sense though. Like, why would you ain't like you have a celebration of life after you die? She had a celebration of life after she beat cancer. Went to go get a catheter taken out and end up dying. It was like, wow, you beat cancer to die on a malpractice. Like
But
the
see, but
doctors came through for the cancer, but you can't simply take a catheter out of motherfucker. They don't get
and I
no type of compensation,
listen, and I don't want to be and I don't want to be this way or sound this way, but did you have that discussion with your God?
huh?
I said, did you have that discussion with your God?
I'm gonna tell you
Maybe
something. My
I'm
God
saying
did the part that He did upon. I mean, at the end of the day, that was His will. If we gonna
that's what
look
I'm saying.
at it like that, because everybody gotta have a way to go. But right here on earth, in other people's eyes, they don't see it that way.
Mm.
I can understand it after my mama being taken away. So I'm just saying I can understand it. You feel what I'm saying? But the way it happens is the things that people don't understand. So when shit happen like that, I feel like it gotta be God for some reason. It can't be questioned. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
He is the maker of good and evil and all that shit. So I don't know. It be so confusing to the point. Some things you just leave the fuck alone. So that's what I'm getting out of all this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He said, "Ask Monkey Man which God he believes in." That's
Ain't no
nah,
which God. It's the God I believe in. And the God I believe in, if I describe it, might still be the God you believe in. I just got a different relationship.
mm,
So it ain't no which God. I don't believe in no. It's either the God up above or the one down below. It's either good or bad. Ain't no which God. I follow good. And I don't give a damn which side you on, as long as you ain't following the bad side, because you my op. Yeah, it ain't no which God. It's good and bad. I just serve a God on the good side. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't
mm,
believe in God, but they on the good side. You see what I'm saying? It's some people that believe in God and they on the bad side. So at the end of the day, it's all about is you on the good side or the bad side with me. What God I believe in don't matter. What state I claim don't matter. Is you on the good side?
he said, "Oh, I see. He doesn't believe in God. No, he believe in God, bro.
I believe in God. I just believe in the good God. You got a bad God, you got a good God. Like I say, you got people that go to church every day, fucking little boy. And you got people that go to church every day and they feed the homeless. So I mean, so is you on the good side or the bad side? I believe in God. Then you got some people that believe in God, but it might be for financial purposes.
You say like them pastors and them preachers.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Them the niggas I'm really talking about. It ain't the congregation, it's the nigga that's leading the sheep to slaughter.
Because there's never good and bad. What do you mean there's never good and bad? What are you talking about?
There's never good and bad.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about. Cito, what's happening, Cito? So which denomination church do you go to? Hey,
I
man,
don't
look,
do no
man,
motherfucking church.
what's going on, Cito? Yeah, man,
That's
this
what's
ain't
wrong
this
with
ain't
the world now. Church is fucking everybody up. Then you just hear me say that the people, these pastors and priests, is fucking the hoes in the church and fucking the boys and fucking on us for our money. You think I'm finna go to church and give a nigga my money when it's a nigga standing on the corner that needed more than the pastor? Get my 10% in the streets, man. That's what Jesus gave his 10% to the people in the streets by sacrificing and speaking and doing the word of God for me. That's how I feel. He can be doing a whole bunch of other shit maybe if he wanted to.
Cito boy, we outside. You say, what'd you say? You say never good or bad. I don't know what you mean by that. It's a matter of
Man,
perspective.
if it's
He said,
never good or bad, if you let's see, I'm gonna tell you something. People like that, if they don't believe in good or bad, you're not living in a realistic world.
no, I don't even know what he's trying to say. So that's why I
'Cause I
don't.
bet you, I bet you, if you go drink some goddamn gas, I bet you feel bad in the motherfucker.
Look, don't nobody go drink no gas. Please don't go drink no gas.
Now, if you don't believe it good and bad, ain't nothing bad you can drink. Go drink some bleach.
Hey, Cito, hey, hit the panel real quick, Cito, man. I gotta talk to you, man. I can't use the theme song no more, Cito. I can't close out with my theme song no more, Cito. He says lies. I live in a realistic world. Brother DC, hit the panel, man.
Now I don't want to talk to niggas like that. I don't, cause I'm not gonna argue with no nigga and what he believed in. I will drop down, cause if that's what he
well, you
believed, that's what he believed, and his voice is not being heard by me because I'm stiffed on what I believe. You can't debate
well,
me in what I believe in. I'm not
no,
gonna
no, no,
debate
no.
you in what you believe.
He just giving his own opinion. But if he want to come up, you can drop down and I'll listen to
Oh,
him and
okay. Oh, okay.
let him
Yeah.
give
Okay.
yeah, and then like you know what I'm saying when he leave, you can come back if it does if it's got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that, man.
Yeah, cause I don't be
Y'all
knowing what these niggas be on, Bearded. I'm not. I'm very
yeah,
scared, bro. I don't be knowing what these niggas be on, bro.
Yeah, but these my moderators, man. You can't, and then you can't be running. No, man, I'm not gonna say that. I get you, man. If that's how you feel, that's
Nah,
how
I
you
don't
feel.
be running because I stand toe to toe with any nigga in front of their face. I did some things on if I get away from a nigga, I don't have to hear. It ain't no running. It's just some shit I
Yeah,
don't want to hear. Don't have to. Don't even have to put it in my mind. Don't even have to be open minded to it.
you're right, brother. You're absolutely correct, brother. He says, see, he talk all the BS about blacks being together, but when a black man question him, he runs.
How in the fuck you questioning me? I answered your whole question. But a nigga not finna come up. I mean, cause you questioning me gonna give you what insight on me? Like, what is the like? What is you trying to learn from me? Like,
Yeah,
bro, my
that's
my
what I'm.
life ain't
Yeah,
that interesting for you to ask me no questions. And bro, one thing about it, bro, I'm cool with Bearded. So if anything, you would have to go through Bearded to ask me them questions. That's how it been going. I mean, I don't talk to niggas, bro, because I don't know what you want. You have to show me that is, and I'm not being funny, and I understand what you're saying, Bearded, but like it's certain people, like it's a lot of people you let up, and I just don't rock with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's master teacher, yeah,
that
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
just some people that came over here following you that I met from you, and like these my peoples. Like the brother that's chatting, these my peoples. The motherfuckers that came over here, brother. Them I met them peoples through you from going over there to Miss Renee channel. I don't know them people just like you don't know them. I found them people through you,
Yeah,
brother DC. Is somebody I know personally.
yeah.
I know
But
him
still, I'm
personally.
just trying to figure out what's the whole point of questioning me because at the end of the day, I'm on the good side.
Yeah, no, but see,
I
that's
asked
what he
him
do.
what side he on. He never
Yeah,
answered
see,
my question.
he's a good brother. He trying to help, but you know what I'm saying. This might not be the space for him to be trying to help and question and ask those
Yeah,
questions.
because like I say, if you're on the good side, you helping me.
Now, brother DC, you know what I'm saying. Now, if it's okay for y'all to switch numbers, I'll let y'all do that, and you can call the brother and talk to the brother that way.
Now
But
he can come up. I'm gonna stop being an asshole. He just don't understand, brother. DC don't understand, bro. I'm going through black fatigue. It is not him. It is me. He welcome to come up here, bro. I'm not tripping. I'm sorry too, bro, but you gotta understand. I've been
I
dealing
get,
with some.
I get.
No, I'm
Trust me,
talking to brother DC. I'm talking to brother DC. I don't want to feel like I got no animosity. Nah, I don't got no animosity to him. I'm just scared of niggas right now. Yeah, I'm running. You sure goddamn right. I'm scared of niggas right now, bro. I don't know what nigga be out. I'm scared of. So if he's a black person, he's welcome to
yeah.
come up.
Oh yeah, he that's my mentor. Yeah, like he
I'm sorry,
that's
like I say, brother. I'm just going through some shit,
oh,
Mr. DC. But you come up.
don't everybody don't know how to take him because that's the way he comes when he talks to people. He asks questions. You know what I'm
Yeah, let
saying?
me
That's
get my offensive. Let me get my offensive. I'm being too offensive, right? Like I will defensive or whatever the case may be right
but
now.
I'm not saying you're wrong because you don't know him and he don't know you. So I get it and we in this setting. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him your
Yeah,
number. Yeah, I'll give him your number. He just told me, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I most definitely give him your number. And you talk, hey man, maybe he can, you know what I'm saying? Talk,
yeah,
try to alleviate some of this
yeah,
black
man.
fatigue. See, and he
Yeah,
an
I'm
older
sorry,
brother.
brother. I promise I'm sorry, homie. Please, Mr. DC, don't take it the wrong way, bro. I'm sorry, my
Uh,
nigga. I'm like going through some shit right now. As
yeah,
far as because I because at the end of the day, and this is what I'm saying, Bearded, like I see me, you, and for sure growing together as a team. But I gotta know too, in each person team, is it anything that could come up to be embarrassing the fuckers in the long run? Even being
embarrassing.
affiliated with certain people. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I ain't gonna say embarrassing, but you know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say embarrassing, but I ain't gonna even say all that on here, man. You feel me? But it ain't them ain't shit. I got it. I ain't got nothing embarrassing. Now you might find out some shit about me,
Right.
and be like, oh, this is crazy. I don't know. How you say he ran and kidnapped who and where? And now, no, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Other than that, no, I ain't got no crazy shit. No, I mean no
Yeah.
weird shit. No,
That's not
you know,
weird. That's weird is niggas standing in front of the school stalking kids or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird, bro. Like
About
strange
that.
is different. Like I said, strange is different. Strange can be interesting. Weird, nobody goes to weird. Like you like, oh shit, that look weird. I ain't fucking that. But strange can be interesting sometimes. Sometimes you'll get an interest in strange. You like, why is a person doing that? Or why you know what I'm saying? But weird you run from.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of creepy shit, man, I don't know if y'all watch It Is What It Is, but I was watching It Is What It Is this morning. I don't know if you watch Cam and Mace. Do you watch Cam and Mace,
Oh,
bro?
you
You
talking
probably
about Adrian Broner bitch ass?
man. What the fuck was he doing,
He
bro?
was
They
drunk, bro.
but they sitting up here telling him to leave the girl alone, bro, and he's steady. And then he even tried to get at the reporter chick that they brought up
Yeah,
there.
Arabia, Arabia.
Right? They steady telling him like, be cool, bro. And then he left her right and went right back to Stat. And she, Stat ain't even 20 fucking four. She like,
That's
she's
what
still
I'm
a baby.
saying. He over that bitch really looking like an old pervert, bro.
Yeah, bro. Look, hey, now what I will say, this I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think Cam should have did it the way he did it. But again, I don't think Adrian should have did it the way he did it. So I think
Yeah,
Cam just played.
you heard the nigga. You say he said, man, the girl boyfriend in the building. You steady disrespecting her.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why Mace did that. Mace say, man, I keep telling you, this girl. You know what I'm saying? And you just like he on some like pervert shit looking at her, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like,
And he
man, bro,
talking
that
about
was
he finna come back, bro. You sound like you need to retire. You looking like you about 45 up here, boy.
said this man said he finna come back. He said these next 3 to 5 years. You want me to tell you why he coming back? Because ain't nobody in the weight classes in the division no more. He said he gonna come in the 140 division where it ain't nobody in there. But guess what? Them no names gonna beat the dog shit out of him. Excuse my
Yeah,
language,
man,
y'all.
his brain is damn near soup.
Yeah. There's something wrong with him, bro. Like, bro, like, and then that you hit and like, come on, bro. Now don't get me wrong. Now I know I do understand y'all. People do look better in person than they do on TV. Or like when you watching the motherfuckers and you see them in person, you be like, damn, motherfucker, really look. You know what I'm saying? I get it. After that, maybe one other time, that's it. You ain't gotta keep
Like,
harping like you
yeah,
finna,
like I ain't gonna lie, like Stat Baby, bro, she cute, but she ain't like how he stalking on gawking on. Like she your normal. Like she'll be like, if you see her on campus, see your normal pretty bad bitch on campus type shit. Like she don't have that sex appeal to where you like you'll like her just by how she carry herself as a young black woman that's doing some
you
shit
know, you
and
wrong.
plus she pretty.
You're wrong. You can't say that because you ain't seen her in person. That aura that you might get from her in person might be totally different than what we seeing on TV. So again, brother, if you see her in person and regular women that you see every day and how she just natural and you looking at that skin up close and up personal, you might get that right. But again, that still doesn't give you the gall. You know what I'm saying? The unlitigated gall to keep pushing the fact that man, oh, that and then you whispering and looking like you fucking on. Man, he looked at high, bro. He ain't look drunk, bro. He looked at out more than just alcohol. You feel me?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is Stat Baby don't give that out over sexually. You see what I'm saying? Like how he was looking her, bro. You
I know
still
what
see the baby girl in her, bro. You see
you're
what
trying to
I'm
say.
saying? You still see the baby girl in her, bro.
I'm trying to say. I know what
That's
you're
what
trying to
I'm
say.
saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
Arabia different though. That motherfucker, yeah, but you still don't come at her like that though.
But then he stopped with Arabia and went right back to Stat, bro. I'm like, bro, is this nigga for real? And I'm thinking this, I
But
I didn't think it was no skit. When Mace, I mean not Mace, when Cam, because Mace was looking like, boy, you ain't see Mace face. Mace thought Cam was finna go put his hands on him, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah, yeah.
look,
Mace look like he got scared in the bitch.
you ain't see that. You ain't see the facial expression on Mace. Mace looked like, oh
Yeah,
shit, it's gonna go down. I'm talking about
Yeah,
man.
I see that base was looking at, but you seen too that nigga at the door right there by Adrian Broner when he gave him that money. Like, man, we gonna get you up out of here, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Soon as
yeah,
Adrian Broner got that money, that nigga took off.
yeah. But Mace
That nigga
Pay, I
finna
mean,
go finish getting high.
yeah, Cam was playing though, man. He pulled up his bank, man. You know, I told you I was gonna pay you for your time. I ain't like that though, bro. I get it, but I ain't like that. I think, you know what I'm saying, what Cam should have did was call somebody over, whispered in their ear, you know what I'm saying, gave them the money on the sly, and then had the security direct him out the door, give him a handshake and put the money in his hand. You feel me? I
Yeah.
think that would have been a way of doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, just because he was disrespect, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? We ain't condoning it. That's why we got him up out of there. But if you said you was gonna pay him for your time, pay him for his time, you was man of your word. I get it, but like you say, you still got a brand to uphold. You feel me? Some people will look at that like, and I'm not saying that it was wrong, but some people will look at it like, damn, Cam, you ain't have to, you know what I'm saying, go that hard. But I
Nah,
get
they gonna accept that from Cam because of what Cam represent the streets. Even though we still professional, they know Cam with the streets, bro. They know where Cam come from. He's still in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like they know where he come from, man. Get your bitch ass on, man, and let's run this show. You feel me? He gonna get more fame off of doing that than doing it the slick way like you saying. Man, get your bitch ass on, huh? He just showing the world in so many. See, I be looking at the metaphorical, bitch, you's a junkie. Get your bitch ass on, nigga. I probably bumped into you and you broke, and I'm gonna put a few dollars in your pocket, bro.
yeah, yeah. But he said that he called him a junkie and shit. He said all that. Get your junkie alcoholic. He said all that. You ain't hear? He said it.
Yeah.
I watched this.
Nah, they
I
hear
watched it,
all
man.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been.
He said.
That's another day. I ain't hear that nigga say I lit though, but I know that nigga say, man, I want to get you out of here, man. I know that part. But you know what? I didn't finish watch. I forgot though. I didn't finish watching the rest of it because they got back to talking about sports. Because I know Cam was talking about because Arabia loved the Washington Redskins, well, the Washington Commanders. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Because I think that's where she from. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But yeah, I had forgot to finish watching it unless he said it later on in the show. But yeah, Adrian, man, bro, and I keep saying this though, man. Sometimes,
Weirdo.
bro, uh,
Yeah, weird.
uh, uh, the golden rule is treat others as you want to be treated under you. So sometimes you gotta treat a nigga like a dope fiend. You gotta treat them like that and let them see they self.
I
It's
guess.
too. That's why I say we giving niggas too many passes. Well, let me. I don't want to just embarrass him, but he's already embarrassing himself.
I get it, but that don't mean you add to it though. You feel me? We never want to do
You
that.
can't do no worse than what a nigga already done to himself. Oh, here go
You
your
let 'em-
money, burn off. You did the damn. Cause Cam look more upstanding for standing up for the black women on the show or whatever the case may be, man. Just go right now, cut it off at the bud, huh?
he
Here you
do
go. Cause
that.
this all you was really here for anyway. But I understand too, kind of what you saying. But nah, bro, I'm tired of sugarcoating these bitch ass niggas. Get your bitch ass on. I would have told him get his bitch ass on him when he gave him a dime. Bitch, you gonna start your your part 3 right now, bitch, cause we ain't giving you no money. I'm gonna be your exhibition match, bitch. Let's go.
Oh no,
Let's see if
man. No.
it's even worth starting around 3 for you. Cause boy, what you got?
See,
What that
see,
nigga Brown is down there 38, 30, that nigga 40. And you talk about the next 3 to 5 years, boy, you don't have nothing but the next 3. If
if you
that.
get that. Mm. Yeah, Adrian was wild this morning, man.
That nigga look like he about to have Parkinson's, man.
He 36. No, he only 36.
Still though, bro. Like you say, these young niggas, bro, he ain't even as
Sorry.
fast as he could. Bro, you know who was his last manager, bro?
Who was the last manager?
Don
I
King,
don't.
bro.
Hold on, and I got a bone to pick with you, motherfucker. I got a bone to pick with you. Hey, y'all, my new
Oh,
name, you nigga. Now you got me call you the N word. You. My new name is Don King Khan, y'all. Thanks to
Yeah. This nigga's a dog kid.
thanks to Osama bin Monkey. My new name is Don King Kong, y'all. I mean Don King Kong. And
Dog King
DKK.
Khan. No bullshit. Dog King Khan. Yeah.
I
I
heard you
like that.
motherfucker gonna call me Don King. I said, boy, that boy's the Don King, boy. He gonna find mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I've been calling you the Dog King of YouTube. Boy, you gonna put your 20% on that bitch. I'm like, this nigga here, that nigga, that gonna sign the contract. He on it. Fuck that, my homeboy. He come with the baggage. You got
Yeah,
20% for him, 15, 10, anything. That
yeah.
nigga take a smooth 5 right now. You give it to him, he didn't want a part of the pie.
Hey man, I'm trying to create that generational wealth, man. I'm trying to bring things together, man.
Yeah.
Listen, if y'all stick to the plan and stick with me, man, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do some great things, man. Don't that with everything's gotta get taxed. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it's about,
Yeah.
capitalism. And listen, if you don't believe in capitalism in 2025, man, if you're not trying to be part of capitalism, that's your damn fault. Because that's what it's all about right now. You feel me? Because that's what the masses think that they need to survive. So guess what? I'm gonna engage in the capitalism and let me get some of that capital. You feel me?
I
That's
take
all.
some
Hey,
lowercase if they got that shit.
he said, I take some lowercase G's. I want some capital, goddamn. I want them capital letters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. We got it. But yeah, Don King Khan, huh? You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't Don King, man. Hey, but listen, man. About the other day though, not to keep harping on that shit, bro. Yeah, man. I took a wrench. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
but I know. Let me tell you though, I can't fault you for the second half, bro. I don't like I say the line, the first nigga. I ain't tripping on that shit, and I
Yeah,
know you didn't know about the second half with the nigga that wear pimp suits and motherfucking Rey Mysterio mask. You know what I'm saying? I know you.
yeah.
That's the part that kind of upset me. But I thought when I was talking online, you knew about it all the way around. And that's why I say I'm not tripping because we talk behind the scene, and that person that told me was talking about this specific person, which we think is the imitator. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, now, yeah,
Imitator. I ain't tripping
yeah,
with the imitator, so I can't.
yeah.
So I'm not faulting you at all. So let's get that clear. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm not faulting you for that because it wasn't really no argument. My argument with him was, bitch, you not making no sense. You just reading the goddamn Bible and dropping the mic like you done broke that bitch. Like you done said some drop the mic shit. Like
He was
nigga,
put
we still here in
he was
limbo.
putting yeah, he was putting me to sleep. But then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when you explain this shit, I'm like, okay, well, I get that way. And I'm trying to tell him I'm rocking with the way he explained it. Cause you ain't telling me. So you just reading this shit, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I like this shit, but bro, you gotta explain. I like because if you explain, then I can say, hold on, stop. Tell me more about this before you move on, so I can get an understanding, and it could be a conversation versus you just reading some scripture. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then trying to back up that scripture with another scripture. I ain't even understand the first. Well, I understand, but again, I understood them. It wasn't that I didn't understand.
Yeah,
I just
you
wanted
just
to,
want to see if we on the same wave frame.
yeah, yeah, and to be a little bit more expository with it. That's all. Now
Yeah.
the second half, I didn't know that shit was gonna go like that, and I was trying to get,
That's the part I know you didn't know. That was the part I was trying to tell you the story about, which I did, but
did,
then I apologized to the bitch. You see what I'm
and
saying?
I was
I
trying to
had to,
tell her, like, man, bro, just
yeah,
apologize. Like you
yeah.
steady.
So yeah, fuck that nigga and they bitch and they mama. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, and also, man, in order to get monetized, we're gonna have to cut down some of that some of that language. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh, you want food. But yeah, man. So and again, no, I wasn't fucking with you or trying to get it to, what I'm saying, to
No,
go
I
that way.
know. That's what I'm saying. I know that now. I know that
Yeah.
now because I didn't accept the Lion King, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because after really today, I might be wrong.
You think so?
I might
Because
be wrong.
'Cause you got me going on the other guy page looking at and I'm listening to the voice trying to catch it and I'm like, I don't know. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I said today. That's what
Yeah.
I said today, bro. Like when I was talking to the nigga, 'cause that was the whole reason of why I was talking to the nigga to see if it's really him. Like, nah, I don't know. But then,
Also,
like then
so
too, we got our boy on the back end. They say he got some footage to say it is. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm
see, but
saying? Like as far as soon as
show
you
the
went live, he stopped and jumped on your shit type shit.
but show the footage then. I need to see that because I don't be knowing that because when I go, because I would and I don't believe because I ain't gonna say I don't believe it because it got two pages and I went to both pages to see. I went to see if he was
Mhm.
streaming that shit on his page like how we do. You know what I'm saying? Like how with
Nah,
me.
he ain't doing that.
See, but I went to see that, and then I went to see his shorts so I could hear not the lies, but just hear his voice individually, him talking on his shorts to see if I could match a act. You know what I'm saying? I did all
That's
that
what I
shit.
was doing today. That's what I was doing today by listening to him talk. I'm like, this might not be that. That might not be that nigga. But I don't know. Like I say, we still using the accent, but I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
man.
like to me, the mannerisms and the way that he is as a person kind of somewhat come through.
Hmm. Hmm. It could be though. It could be. Yeah, but the other two.
because because that nigga like to be right.
Yeah. Well, everybody like to be right though. You know.
Nah, you can stand to be corrected.
Oh yeah, I had no problem with being corrected. Oh,
All right then. He don't like to stand to be corrected. Everybody can't. Yeah, I understand. Everybody think they right, but too, you can stand to be correct. There's nothing wrong with not knowing a little bit, like me saying, okay, I think I know something, but then you backdoor and give me a little more insight on what I'm saying. You went deeper, so that means you know more than me, so I can stand to be correct because I didn't even know that much more.
right, right, right. Yeah. But
Yeah,
that
that's
was,
all
but
I
that.
be saying. That nigga,
Yeah.
that's like I said, that nigga reading scripture talking about the Bible ain't never explained itself. That's why they have preachers, oh dumbass nigga. Somebody got to interpret this shit.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, yeah, but hopefully, man, we ain't gonna have no problems no more. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't seen Miss Kitty in a couple of days, so maybe she didn't get up out of here.
Man, where have you talked to women that you feel? I like the women. I'm cool with the men, but I watch a lot of women pages, bro, because they be talking about some real shit, bro.
Hey,
Know
I
what I'm
just seen
saying?
Miss Renee was live, but I think she removed her. She took it down or something. I don't know if
They
it
be
went crazy.
giving her a bunch of flack too, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I was saying on my show. Like, it's a lot of people with good shit, but they watch low vibrated motherfucking YouTube. I don't even call them niggas creative. They just okay, like we creating content. People could go on here, clip shit, and be like, this was one of my favorite parts. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do the comments with the time limit on it, like that
Right.
shit they be doing, bro. And other people be doing don't don't show. I like shit that sharpens your mind, bro, or just a nigga testimony, anything. You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
I most definitely agree, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though you ain't give me credit for making content because you was mad at me.
When?
Another day when you was cussing me, when you weren't cussing me out, but when you was venting and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
I'm
I was
fucking with
confused on the information that was brought to me. So I took it for that's why you kept hearing me say, I don't want to take it for face value. You see what I'm saying? I
right.
don't like taking shit for face value. I like to dig underneath the surface. That's why I really like now because I gotta talk to my boy first, like you know what I'm saying. But after
Yeah,
I slept on it and I gave it to
I tried
God, I'm like, huh?
I tried to call you. You ain't pick up on me.
I told you I went to sleep, nigga. Man, I was
Oh,
asleep. Everything, man. I'm full of that weed and shit, nigga. I got sleep. That's why I say. That's why I let you come on the show. That like put you on the thing. Like nigga, come on up because I seen you had called, but I wasn't finna call you, and I'm finna go live, and I know you gonna jump on this motherfucker. Hopefully, now if you wouldn't have jumped on, hell yeah, I would have called you. You know what I'm saying? As far as not been in the chat or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I would have called.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
like I say,
And then
sometimes you
I
can't
wouldn't.
take me from, huh?
Then I went right live right after that because I'm like, man, I know these motherfuckers ain't boy, not my nigga. Boy, I'm like, hold on, man. I went live early at like 4 or 5 o'clock. I said paging for show and Monkey Man, bring y'all ass over here, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm
but
like, hold
see,
on.
that's what I'm saying. And I don't know, like sometimes, bro, like I have to rewind sometimes. Like I don't I keep telling you, if I go off of face value, a lot of times that's what then got me sent to jail. That's what got me so that's why I say if you really sit there and look and you listen to what I'm saying, yeah, I'm tripping, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't get that vibe from you. You see what I'm saying? So I think, and then like I say, once I had the behind the scene conversation, I knew what part was and what part that who
Was
that because we both can't stand the nigga, but I'm just saying I knew where me and that person stood on the Jamaican nigga. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or whatever motherfucking, you see what I'm saying? But on the
yeah.
other end, like I say, you didn't know nothing about that. But how it came to me on my show, I thought you knew about all of it as one.
No, see, I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And like,
yeah, that's how I took it. So like I
and
say,
like,
after the so that's why he say no, 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 let's drop down. So when he said that, that's when he explained everything to me because he see how I was taking it. No,
yeah.
you getting it wrong. I'm talking
And
about
then
the
you know what
Jamaican
happened?
nigga.
Yeah, and you know what happened, Brody? What happened was when I follow you over there, because they were trying to talk shit to for sure in the chat. I had
Yeah.
one, yeah, and he didn't know. That's what I'm saying. See, so what happened was, brother, when I went over there and they knew I was fucking with you and I rock with you, that's what brought their ass over here.
Yeah, I
So
know them. Yeah, I ain't tripping off D Shep and Miss Renee. I'm talking about that nigga that wear the Zorro mask and that stupid ass bitch.
yeah. Let's refrain from using the B word tonight against anyone, if you don't
Yeah,
mind.
I'm gonna stop calling you hoes bitches anyway, cause I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because a bitch is a female dog, and that female dog take care of her kids chained up to a fence. You hoes got two titties and won't even breastfeed the one you got. So I don't even want to call you hoes bitches. At least
Listen,
a female dog will take care of her kids.
well,
With
you
she
know,
has 6 titties with 8 kids, and it make
hey,
sure all them kids get fed.
but hold on,
You got,
you know there is a
mm,
second definition. I said you do know there is a second definition to the word, right?
I'm only looking at the dog on the fence. I
But
don't
you
care
know
about the second definition. I'm talking
look,
about that dog on the fence. 'Cause that's what that a bitch to say. I ain't no female dog. So what's the second definition? 'Cause they worrying about the
see,
female dog.
see that's because see that's that education part that you was talking about earlier. See, that's why you get educated. So people can know these things. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's pull it up. Let's pull it up.
Cause I'm like this. If a female dog could take care of 8 puppies with 6 titties, you hoes can't take care of one child with 2 titties. You cannot be called a bitch.
So a female
I don't know
dog,
what
wolf.
you is.
Listen. So number one, a female dog, wolf, fox, or otter. Right. Two, derogatory. It just says offensive. A person who is completely subservient to another. It also says 3, a difficult or unpleasant situation or thing. The stove is a bitch to fix, or 4, a complaint. You know what I'm saying? That's how they bringing it
bitch.
down. But see, but yeah, but this ain't the definition I've seen. The definition I was saying, okay, was a deceitful, spiteful woman. That was one of the definitions of it. A deceitful, spiteful woman. I see.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. So,
But I
but
wouldn't
I don't.
even get it. But I'm just saying, I got more respect for the female dog than a lot of these bitches. I take that
Okay.
female dog out the chain and put some of these hoes on that chain. Cause that bitch ain't take care of kids. And this motherfucker here chained up against the fence taking care of her. They don't make no sense. So you don't even be
So,
deserved to call her bitch. Cause a female
so it
dog
says.
take care of
So it says.
kids, bro.
So it says a malicious, spiteful, or overbearing woman.
Nah. That, that bitch stupid. That's all that is. Ain't no I'm start I keep saying I'm gonna start calling y'all that because y'all not even be worthy to be called a bitch. I'm gonna find the word that's way lower than a bitch.
Scumbuggy.
Nah, that's too friendly.
Or too friendly. Well, damn.
Yeah,
What
I
the fuck?
need something that hit just as hard as bitch, but not
Bro,
because, like I say, like I say, bro, I really looked at a bitch and like, okay, so y'all stuck on the female dog, right? And this, because I called a bitch that don't take care of kids a bitch, and she said, I ain't no bitch, and you show not, because that's what I say. You know what you show not, because a bitch is a female dog. And a female dog will take care of goddamn kids. Bitch, you ain't got damn one of your kids. You sure right. I had to find another word that hits harder, but just like bitch though.
wow.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. An animal will take care of their kids and a human won't. Now, that makes no sense. And I'm talking about a female dog can get hit by a random stray. Like this is a random dog them walked there. She still gonna take care of them kids. She ain't gonna look at them kids and she ain't gonna tell them puppies, you look like your daddy on all this other hoe ass shit. They don't have no postpartum depression and all that hoe ass shit.
Man, don't can't say that, bro. We can't say that.
Man, I'm gonna have to go to my show then.
No, I'm saying you can't say that. Period. Because it's
Yes,
that
I
shit is.
can. It's my mouth. It's a freedom of speech. That's why I say at the end of the day, I'm too real for YouTube.
No,
I
but what I'm
can't
trying to
dumb
tell
myself down to the truth.
you, missing the fact. No, because that's not the truth. Because postpartum is real, brother. That's real.
I
That's a
know.
real thing.
I understand that. When
That
they
is a real.
start getting it, because I never heard about it in the Bible, not to say it ain't, or never ever heard about it in historically until
See,
recently,
so listen to what you just said. You said you ain't never heard about it in the Bible, right?
or
Now,
historically,
listen. So when you say that Bible part, right?
or historically. We ain't gonna get stuck at the Bible because I'm saying historically. So let's go out the Bible. Where in history,
No, because you
other
said
than
both.
recently?
Listen, so you said both, so we're going to address both. Don't try to run away from me
No,
getting the
I
Bible.
know the Bible don't focus on women, so I'm not tripping on that. I know the
So you
Bible don't even focus on the woman like that to even
so
understand the woman. They
so
don't
take
even
the
look
Bible.
in those days. They didn't even look at the women like that. It
The
was
Bible
all
out of
about
it.
the men.
So take the Bible out of it. Recant your statement. They don't use the
That's
Bible.
why I say, or historically, because
You
that's
said
why I say, or
or
yeah.
or is still including the Bible. So just say in
Yeah.
history. Don't or because
Okay, in history.
now. So if we're talking about history, let's do this. So you said when? So you saying when have you heard about it?
Yeah, cause I mean, if women been going through this, like why we never heard of no nothing historically to where it was addressed. Like I'm thinking a lot of shit, bro, be programmed. Like I don't even remember hearing like with my mama or my grandma. Like I never heard that shit until the early,
So
like maybe 2000s.
so listen. Postpartum depression was first recognized as a distinct medical condition in the early 1970s. The term postpartum depression was introduced in the 1980 by Dr. Jane Davis. In 1994, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual on Mental Disorder, the DSM-5, officially included PPD as a diagnosis. So
And what year that was?
they caught a hold of it in the early 70s. They gave it a name in 1980. In 1994, it became included in part of the DSM-5, which is a manual of mental
So
disorder
that's
diagnosis.
why it blew up so much during the 2000s, like I said.
But no. You said you never heard of it, but it's been around.
Till the 2000s. So, like I'm saying, if my mama never said, they never talked about that shit. I never heard of that shit until the 2000s, as it being up like mental health. Everybody got mental health now. Come
Bro,
on, man.
but just because you ain't never heard your mama talk about it, bro, don't mean it didn't exist, bro. Come on, bro.
It
You gotta come
wasn't
on.
a big thing. Let's talk. See, you be missing what I'm saying. It don't become a household thing until 2000. I'm talking about household. Not everybody talk about postpartum. Everybody wasn't talking about postpartum back then. I'm talking about when it becomes household. So by 2000, that's about right because it takes shit 3 to 4 years to blow up. Not saying it ain't been around, but it wasn't the main folk. Mental health always been around, but it didn't start being a big thing till the 2000s. Everybody, everything is mental health.
Well, see,
But I
no, and I
believe
just
everybody got PTSD. I believe the whole everybody got PTSD. I believe it. I just believe that.
see mental health has been around forever. It's old documentations on papyrus of shamans or well, witch doctors or whatever you want to call them performing surgery on the brain, removing a piece of the skull to supposedly let demons and
Yeah,
shit
I
out.
know they. Yeah, I know they did that. They did
Well,
that for alcoholics. I understand
so
that.
this so this
They was cutting pieces of the brain not to try to stop you from drinking and shit. Cause
so
they found out, huh?
but the shit been around forever, bro. Just because we don't know about it now, I get you. What you're saying is when did it become a household name? But it has always been there. It ain't been a household name is because, especially in our culture, it's because it wasn't pushed. Again,
Yeah.
who give a fuck about what they so called a slave? They're not getting the help. They're not getting the education. They're not learning nothing.
But
We
you
don't
know
need them
what
no.
too? But let me ask you this: do you think a lot of the shit and I'm trying to think of a good example, like okay, mental health to me, bro, is like the special education class, bro. A lot of these people that say they because mental mean mind. You know what I'm saying? So like I could see depression is mental health. You see what I'm saying? If we ain't gonna go to the special ed, but a lot of this shit people call mental health is not mental health, bro. Like I don't you can stop that shit. I feel like maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm not in your shoes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. But I do feel like the world has PTSD. I believe everybody in the world has PTSD because all it
So
is post traumatic. Somebody
so
done had
when
some traumatic shit in their life. Huh?
yeah, mental means relating to the mind, relating to the disorders of the mind, right? So
Mm-hmm.
everything. So special ed, insane, being insane or crazy, being called is mental. Like all of those things are mental health. You know what I'm saying? Even special ed, yes, that's. Well, I don't want to say it's a mental. Well, yeah, because it's dealing with the mind, but not in the categorized way that you thinking. Yes, because it's still categories and subdivisions of of this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
mental health, that's more like when I see people say mental health, I think more about what's that shit the bipolar, the schizophrenic, the manic depressions, you know what I'm saying, people with they got that eating disorder, you know what I'm saying, because they mind trick them and every time they eat something they gotta throw it up, things like that. Now I don't classify um people who can't think because if that was the case, even because autism is mental health,
Yeah, but they a
you
lot of them
know.
autism motherfuckers are geniuses though.
But that's what I'm saying. See, that's why I say it's different subdivisions and categories. That's why I'm trying to find the right way to put it without, you know what I'm saying, uh, uh, um, misusing the words. You feel me? But I don't classify
And
people.
don't nobody say that I don't support autism, cause I do.
Yes, sir. But no, I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but it's still different divisions of that. But it's all still dealing with the mind. You see what I'm saying? Even if you a schizophrenic, bipolar, or one of them other disorders, bro, it's all still there. Even if you are OCD, that's still dealing with the mind.
Yeah, yeah, man. Shout
All
out to
folks.
my boy Jared, man. My wife
So
cousin Jared, man. I need to bring him on the show. He have
hey,
autism, but that nigga, they're a
brother
happy person. What's
brother
up?
DC said when I was in the household, it just had a different name back then. Mm.
What happened?
See, that's he said postpartum has always been in the household. It just had a different name back then.
I wonder what the name was. But then my mama, shit, my mama was too motherfucking. You know what? I'm tripping. My mama was too motherfucking old when she had me. So shit, they probably wasn't no hoes to talk to it about because shit, they wasn't. I was the last child out of all the her homegirls, so it wasn't
Yeah.
even no reason to talk about it. Maybe as I think about it, hell, if they did talk about it, I was a baby. So yeah, you about right. That I didn't really think about it. But like I say, to the world and for me, like I say, for me to even understand it, well, it really took me having a child, and she was born in 2005. You feel what I'm saying? So that's probably when I really just heard about the shit. But it seemed like it blew up after then. That's why I'm saying, yeah, you know what? That's when I really heard about when I had my daughter because they tell you about all this shit about birth and then how the baby mama gonna act after birth and all this shit. And they scared the shit out of me. I'm like, you mean to tell me the woman can trip out like that to the point where she wanna harm the child? Wow.
Yeah, bro. That shit deep. That should be
Mhm.
said. He said
But
Bellamy.
that
Belmick. That's what
Man,
they
I'm
call.
from the south. Yeah, I know I'm from the south. I know they ain't call it that. I know we too country to say that word. Shit, nah.
No. We ain't talking about bulimic. Yeah, oh, that's bulimic.
Oh, bulimic. Oh, no, yeah. Now he say people had a disorder. You were saying the people that had a disorder where they eat food and throw it back up. Yeah, that's the name
Yeah,
of it, bulimic. Yeah.
bulimia. Yeah, and bulimia. Yeah, yeah. But man, but this shit has always been out postpartum too, though. That shit's always been around. You know what I'm saying? All this shit's always been around, man. It just wasn't pushed to the forefront, especially for us, bro. Why would they push it for us, bro? You know, they were trying to keep us under control and keep us beat up under whatever
Hey,
type
how
of
long
whip
you
they could.
finna be up here, Bill?
Shit. About I got another half hour. It's 10:30. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it kosher
Yeah,
tonight.
'cause I was
I'm
finna
gonna eat.
go kick it with my wife before she get ready to go to work, though. I thought you gonna be on here for a while.
No, I ain't gonna be on here for a while tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shut it down at 11. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back to the
Oh,
usuals and
well,
usuals.
yeah, I'm gonna go back live though when she leave for work, 'cause you know she go to work at 12, so that's why I said I'll just kick it with her for the last little.
Yeah, if you go back live and I'm up, you know what I'm saying? If I don't fall asleep, you know I'll jump on, Brody. You feel me? Go ahead, kick it
All
with
right,
wife.
that's a bit. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey man, but yeah, Monkey Man. Oh man. Man, big shout out to Osama bin Monkey, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big shout out to Roscoe P. L. Boogie, man. You know what I'm saying? Cito Boy, my co-host with the mostest, my little one, AJ. You hear me? Big ups to all my co-hosts. Hey, but trauma and shit is real, y'all. Like, Don't get me wrong, man. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that anything that Osama bin Monkey said today was wrong. I understand. Well, I ain't gonna say that because some of the things I didn't always fully agree with, but I was able to get an understanding and and I was able to agree on certain things, in certain aspects. And I think we were both saying, well, I'm not going to say we disagreed. I'm going to say we said the same thing just in a different way. And and after a while, we both understood. Him saying what each other was saying. You know what I'm saying? Just and that's what I was trying to get them to realize. In the heat of those passionate moments and those emotional moments, sometimes we got to step back and think and just, be able to discern. You know what I'm saying? What's real and what's not. And don't get me wrong, that's not easy to do. As we live and as we walk and as we breathe and as we interact with the people and other species, what I'm saying, on this planet. A lot of that shit ain't easy to do, man. It's hard. I get it. I most definitely understand. I get it. But that's why we do what we do here on Build a Conversation, man. We try to figure things out. We try to come to some type of um solution to a lot of the things that, what I'm saying, harp on us. And listen, and even if we don't find a solution right away, at least the conversation was had. And don't get me wrong, I'm tired of saying that shit too. At least the conversation was had. But it's got to have some type of inception, and the conversation being had is that starting point. you know. And then once we had those conversations, being able to, accept accountability and take responsibility for the actions and the reactions, that happen, to you, and the things that you do towards others, Once we realize those things, we can start working it out, you know. Like Master Teacher always heard when you come up here, man, know thyself. Like I always say, master these five key components: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Listen, that shit ain't easy. It's easy to say, it's easy to say, you know, but once you become a practitioner of mastering those crafts, it ain't easy, bro. I ain't never said that. That's gonna be hard, man. Trying to find peace or within yourself. You know, waking up every day, motivating and inspiring, respect. Those principles, those are hard things. You got to know yourself, and we got to start taking those individual journeys to learning who we are. I don't give a hell if you're a YN, an OYN, a Yuncle, whatever you want to call yourself at this point in your life. It's got to be something better. And I want to let you know that it is something better, even if you don't believe it. Even if you choose not to reach and obtain it and want to try to go grab it. It's something always better. You know. May that better be uh in a where you're not here anymore and you don't have to live the pain and and the trauma. Or you could be a person that's here, trying to make change and implementing things and building and pulling people together. It's listen, man. Life is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? I listen. Miseducation is always out there, right? But it's on you to go out and seek things and learn things and grow yourself and evolve as an individual. Because if you're not evolving as an individual, you're not gonna grow your circle. You're not gonna get those things or that help that Monkey Man was talking about for other people. You know what I'm saying? When you got people like me, him, for sure, or whoever that may be doing good things in the community, or whatever the case may be, or just on the channel and not bringing, BS necessarily all the time to the public. You know what I'm saying? Brother Shani Acola, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We just keep resonating in our energy. We'll bring that. You know, we'll bring that. I believe in that. You know. Now, I say I got faith in that. I got faith in that. You know, gotta have faith in each other, man. If we ain't got faith in each other, what the fuck we doing it for? Well, I know what we doing it for. I don't want nobody to. I don't want brother DC to be like, oh, I know what I'm doing it for. Yeah, all right, we know, brother. We know, bro. We know. You know what I'm saying? But I get it though. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if y'all watch the Breakfast Club. I don't. I really don't care for DJ Envy or Charlamagne the God or Just Hilarious or the other chick. Not, you know, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? But Dame Dash was on, and Dame Dash was hilarious, bro. Dame Dash was telling, he told him, look, I don't like to be talked over. I'm saying if y'all interrupt me or talk over me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get loud. So let's set some boundaries, and I respect y'all as well. He said, when I heard some of the things that you guys are saying on your platform about me, he said, now that I'm here, you know what I'm saying, I'll allow y'all to address, you know what I'm saying, or ask the questions that you need to ask or want to ask, now that I'm in your presence. You know what I'm saying? So they proceeded to answer. The first question was something about 50 Cent acquiring the rights to pay in full or something like that, right? Y'all, I love Dame. I honestly love that. I fuck with Dane, right? I fuck with Dane hard. And also, Dane kind of beefing with Cam too. You know what I'm saying? Just simple shit, bro. Like simpleness, man. Like it shouldn't even matter. Y'all shouldn't even be beefing. But anyway, he on the Breakfast Club, and he get the I'm a boss and this, that, and that. Just say yes or no, brother. Like, I get it, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I understand the crypticness, and then it makes for a better show, and you trying to slow yourself and be articulate and speak well, and try to make a point and try not to seem crazy. I get it. I get it. I understand, Dave. But all that rhetoric, bro, which was uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? And it made him look simple. He was trying to be distinguished, but it made him look simple. And I'm not talking about Dame and nothing like that. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. And I didn't watch all of the interview. You feel me? But when Dame act like that, I like when Dame get in that narcissistic, what I'm saying, heated shit. I get it. But bro, we asking simple questions, bro. See, because if you didn't want to be up there or you didn't like where you was going to get interviewed, brother, you shouldn't have went up there. And I'm pretty sure you got paid or whatever, however that shit worked out. But you shouldn't have went up there, man. So as I'm listening to the interview and then they asking him some more questions, and it's like he giving them the runarounds. But that ain't what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to say I like Dane, but Dane was kind of, uh, but man, he told Charlamagne, man, you know what I'm saying, you came up under Wendy Williams, you know what I'm saying, you was under that gossiping act. He was like, man, that's feminine. I think you gay. I say, oh, oh. I'm like, low blow, dang. Low blow, dang. What is you on? He say we like Dame when he would just put his foot on the net. Now he coming off go. Yeah. Most definitely, Sean. Most definitely. Um, but man, when he said that, now mind you, I don't want to get into what I'm saying all it. But fuck it, yes I will. Charlamagne do come off as a little sweet. And I'm not judging him. I don't care if he is, if he ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's him. I know he married, he got a wife or whatever the case may be. Don't know if he got kids. He might have kids. But he do come off a little, you know what I'm saying? But listen, but a lot of brothers what's the word I'm looking for? Exploring their feminine side. You feel me? So a lot of brothers out there doing that now. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, I don't know how far it go with an individual. I'm just saying, I know a lot of brothers that do. But and I'm not saying that he is and he ain't. But damn, bro, like you ain't have to do that to the man, bro. Like at this point, you know how we was talking about who was we talking about? Like how we was talking about Kanye trying to stay relevant, with all those escapades and shit that he was going through and those rants and this, that, and the third. At this point with Dame, it's not even about relevancy. I'm trying to figure out what's your point? Why are you still here? What are you trying to accomplish, Dame? You know what I'm saying? Especially by being so vocal and so in the public and so every time something that someone says something to you, you got to speak out about it and speak on it. I get it. They same shit with Monkey Man. The principle of stop letting these motherfuckers get away with it, right? But again, everybody ain't deserving of your energy, bro. And at the end of the day, man, it makes you look crazy, Dang. That's what I want to say today. Even though you might not hear this or see this, I hope you do. Come on, Dame, you better than that, Brody. Charlemagne wore more makeup than the sixth grade girls at my local. Listen, but and again, listen, they gotta wear makeup, man. They on TV, they're getting fluffed and puffed. But that ain't wild shit. Just some of the actions and some of the shit that he do. Um, but guess what? Some of the things that I may seem a little bit feminine to somebody. So you know what I'm saying? We can't necessarily just make those certain particular. But again, man, I just get that. You feel me? Like if a motherfucker's in the room with me, they not getting that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't get that energy. Well, who knows? Shit, somebody might think I do. You feel me? But Charlamagne get that energy. But to address it and to say it like that when it was supposed to be an interview and a platform for you, I wouldn't have turned it around on him like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have kept all the focus and energy on me, man, because I was there for me. Promote, highlight. You say you're a boss, put yourself up to the front. Don't, a boss, I don't think a boss would be, I ain't saying he attacked Charlamagne, but I don't think he'd have did it like that. It's all I ask is be you. Don't be shifty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You feel me? And that's what I think, my boy Dane was being. He was being shifty, man. He wasn't being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you watch Dame and you hear Dame speak, I don't give a fuck what it's about. If he thought he was done wrong or whatever the case may be, whenever you hear Dame speak, he usually ain't shifty. He usually ain't evasive. He usually straightforward and to the point. You know what I'm saying? What he got going on. And that's one of the reasons why I rock with Dame. You feel me? Beyond all the narcissistic or whatever the person want to say about him. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He good for the business. You know what I'm talking about? And I think he's a respectable individual. It's just that his tolerance level and the way he came about how he came about. It gives him a different type of air about himself. But dang man, we gotta calm that shit down. Well, personally, man, you should have never went up there, man. Going up there on that show, bro, you knew that this was gonna be a fucking circus anyway. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they have good interviews, but dang, it's you. You know this is what they finna turn it into for clickbait and views, bro. You feel me? But you a boss and you don't know that. And then you throw them ad hominem attacks at the brother calling him gay, even if he is, bro. Keep it to yourself. You know? Like when he first came up there, he had books. He was mad that well, they knew about the books, but he got mad at, oh, well, I do this and that, but you didn't know I was in the schools and I was doing this and that. You should have kept the focus on that. Letting the people know, yeah, I get out here and I get into the schools. All people's write books. Excuse me, y'all, I'm a little sick. I'm sorry, I do apologize. People's write books. We into this, we into doing this, and this is what we doing. I think Dame should have kept it there. But again, man, we get caught up into this world. You know, listen, I ain't no big Bible believer, man, but one of them scriptures is something I don't I ain't I don't quote me. I'm paraphrasing. Don't it go be in this world and not of this world? And for a long time. I never understood what it meant, and then when I thought I understood what it meant, I was wrong. But now, as I do this show, now as I meet people, now as I, excuse me, become a facilitator of conversation and a moderator of discourse, I kind of get it. You know, I think, you know, I'm still doing a little bit, research on it, but I think, I'm almost at the point to where I understand and I can really explain or give my explanation on why I think it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy world we live in, man. Monkey man, I hope we get better at going over in certain spaces and places, man, and talking to certain people, man, because certain people trigger you, brother. Stay away from those certain people. And I advise any and everybody out there to stay away from those certain peoples, man. And again, man, listen, we spoke on a little bit about mental health, autism and the spectrum and the DSM-5. Go look that up. Like Monkey Man said, man, he just started hearing about it in the 2000s. Okay, now guess what? Since he started hearing about it in the 2000s and we're in the 2025, let's guess what? Go read up on the DSM-5. Go read up on bipolarism. Go read up on bulimia. Go read up on being a bulimic. Go read up on autism. Go read up on schizophrenia. Go read up on a lot of these things. Even if you don't understand it, go read up on them. You know what I'm saying? Go read some medical journals. Journals, I'm sorry. Go get some information. You know what I'm saying? And sit down and talk to your kids. Sit down and talk to your significant other, your spouse. Sit down and talk to your cousins or anybody that you talk to on a day-to-day basis, a coworker, a friend, anyone. And spread the love and this message about the things that you learning. That's conducive, especially when it's dealing with your community. Because I see a lot of mental health things going on out here in our community. It be a may it be by drugs or whatever the case may be. And everyone that you see is not on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was a time where everybody thought everybody was just on drugs. No, it's people out here with real that's fighting real true spirits and demons inside of themselves and they're not on drugs. They're just out here. You feel me? And then there are some that are. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to discern and make a difference. But no matter what, though, sit your family down, man, and start now with educating each other on what these things are. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to learn. It's never too late to start learning. It's never too late to start making a change for your people and for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I get it, y'all. I get it. Trust me, I get it, man. I think about this and go through this gripe every day. How the fuck do I reach the masses? How do I get everybody to be on the page that I'm on? I know it's not gonna happen overnight, and I know it might not ever happen. You feel me? It might not, but if I can influence or change just the people around me without having money or sponsors or somebody giving me something to give back to the people, and me just giving me to y'all, come on, man. I know I'm making a change in somebody's life that watch me. I know that for a fact. I know I'm inspiring and motivating to somebody that watch me. I know that for a fact. It ain't got to be 1,000 people yet. I'm gonna get there. If that's my goal, if that's my mission, if that's my plan, if that's my path, if that's what's meant for me to be had, all praises due to the universe. You feel? If I keep resonating this good energy and moving in a direction and tunnel vision and focus on what I need to be focused on, it'll happen. You know, man. That's all I got for y'all tonight on Toxic Tuesday, man. Listen, y'all know what it is, man. I believe y'all like how I came to you, man. Listen, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. One last time, y'all. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget to master those 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. One last time before we get up out of here. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top because a little support go a long, 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 long way, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Cedo boy, I wanted Cedo boy to come up here, man, so I could talk to Cedo boy, man. We can no longer use the outro theme song. Um, the artist who came up with the music, man, he's monetizing that. So we can no longer use the outro on Bearded Conversation anymore because I can't monetize it. So we will no longer be using it. Now, Cedo, if you can put the words to an authentic beat, I'm gonna have Monkey Man see if he can freak on something, pause, you know what I'm saying, something similar, or Mega Teeth or my boy L Boogie, see if we can come up with something where we can get it, you know what I'm saying, said different. But yeah, man, we can't use that no more. And I'm mad, but we can't use it no more, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna monetize it. And listen, all the people that like to come on Friday and Saturdays too, man. Listen, I need y'all to get original music, man. Listen, let's make this a thing, man. It's hard to sample shit nowadays. It's hard to get clearance for a lot of these musics, man. Listen, that's why I say invest in yourself. Don't get me wrong. I like BandLab, right? It's a great instrument. It's a great tool. I like some of these other things, but we getting away from each other. We getting away from needing each other. We getting away from help. We getting away from consultation. We getting away from you know what I'm saying? Like the way music was intended to be made. You know what I'm saying? We need to get back out here and reach our arms out to people who make the music. You know what I'm saying? People or up and coming people who's making music. If it ain't what you like, you ain't got to use it. But I'm pretty sure somebody out here, man, that's making music where we can find something. So, Cito, we gon' redo that, bro, so we can get that back together. It might not be that same music, y'all, but we gonna get that. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get us a new song. You know what I'm saying, to close out, man. But yeah, man. Good show tonight, man. I appreciate TMB. I say TMB. I appreciate Osama bin Monkey, aka Monkey Man, for hitting the panel tonight, man. Listen, y'all, from the bottom of my heart to the top of my mind, without y'all, man, it wouldn't be no bearded conversation. Peace and blessings. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Don't meet us here, beat us here. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me. Y'all know what it is, man. Man, big ups to all my peoples, man, who subbed up to the channel. Big ups to all my moderators who were in the building tonight. Um, man, yeah, it do need to be fixed. We working. We gonna get on that, Uncle P. Man, but you know, we just gonna close out with what we open out with, man. Listen, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my beautiful people and all my superheroes and all my Beardonians, we out, man.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight, man. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Wild Ass Wednesday. Y'all know what it is, man. Come on back, man. Hop on the panel with your boy, Don King Kong. You hear me? Hey, man, big ups to my boy, Monkey Man, for being in the building tonight, man. Make sure y'all go tap in with my brothers for another, man. For Show TV, Spinning the Block Media, Hurricane JW, Jordan Echo Frequency, man, and a host and slew of others, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Big ups to my mods, big ups to all my subscribers, big ups to all my brodies. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go tapping in with their channel, man. And make sure y'all coming over here, man, every Monday through Sunday, man. We got something going on. Get the kids, you know what I'm saying? Bring the family. Y'all know what it is, man. Bearded conversation, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. That's what we about, man. We about the people. You know what I'm saying? It's all for the people, y'all. You know. Hey, hey, conversation, homie, tapped in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. That's important, man. Got it off the block, and we from the block, and we giving it back to the people, man. Giving it back to the kids. I'm giving it back to the adults. I'm giving it back to the old folks, man. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be a big movement, man. Hey, I appreciate the Queen for coming in the building, man. We getting up out of here tonight, Queen. It's about over with, but you know I love you for coming in the building, man. But yeah, man, that's what we about, man. Make sure y'all tapping in, and don't forget to support your local weed, man. Especially if you got the good Scooby snacks, the real one that is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, listen, y'all. I love y'all. Good night, peace and prosperity and abundance, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow. And before we get up out of here, man, hey, listen. When we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be. So may it be, family. Peace and blessings, y'all. Hey, don't forget to tune in tomorrow, man. I'm out. Hey, Miss Vonna, Monkey Man say, you know what I'm saying? He probably pop on about 12 and go live. I told him if I was up, man, I'm gonna pop up on the stream if I'm up. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down. I ain't feeling good. And plus I gotta go to work in the morning and I really ain't feeling good, but gotta go make them donuts. You feel me? So man, peace y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, man.